So let's throw the challenge flag out on some of these NFL overreactions coming out of Week 11 and heading into Week 12 of New York Post sports columnist, the great Steve Serby. As you guys know, this is how we do it. I call out the overreaction, and Serby either agrees or he throws out the challenge flag or some version of a challenge flag. What do we have today, Serby? Thanks for joining us.
We do have a challenge towel.
All right. I like it. Nice.
I'm not going to say compliments of Marriott because I don't want anybody to think that I swiped this, but no comment, no further comment.
All right. It's not the Marriott. I'm thinking the Jalen Hyatt, and I'm saying that because we'll start with the New York Giants. Tommy DeVito went down to the nation's capital and he beat up on the Commanders. And for that, the first overreaction is Tommy DeVito will be the Giants starter Week 1 of next year.
Boy, wouldn't that be something? A lot of Giant fans right now would jump on that bandwagon in a second, especially those from Cedar Grove, New Jersey, and Don Bosco Prep, and anyone who loves chicken parm or chicken cutlet. But look, money talks in the NFL. Daniel Jones will return as the Week 1 starter. I'm hoping Tommy DeVito has a spot. Hope he wins a place in the hearts of Brian Daboll and John Mara and Joe Shane. But Daniel Jones was just signed to that 4-year, $160 million contract. He will be healthy, ready to go for Week 1 of next year. And what I'd like to see the Giants do also, though, as insurance, is draft a quarterback because they're going to have a high pick now. It's number 5 right now, but there are plenty of quarterbacks who should catch Joe Shane's eye, and the Giants will need an elite quarterback prospect as insurance for Daniel Jones, who has had difficulty staying on the field. But I want Mr. DeVito on the team next year. And I believe if he keeps doing what he did against the Commanders, if he keeps impressing with his swag and his moxie, he should be on the team.
Well, you threw me off there, Serby. I thought you were going to say Tyrod Taylor would be the Week 1 starter. I didn't think Daniel Jones would be back for Week 1, but that guy, he does work hard. And
I think he will. But did I throw the flag, by the way?
No, you did not. No, you did not.
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. The flag, there it is.
There we go. All right.
He will not be the Week 1 starter.
All right. I got another one for you. The Jets will select a quarterback in the first round.
The Jets, as the Giants, should draft one. We know Aaron Rodgers wants to come back this year. That would be a miracle if he does. He'll be 40 years old when next season begins. You know, you've got all these quarterback prospects in the college draft. Zach Wilson will not be part of the team next year. They need to develop, like the Giants, an elite quarterback prospect. Of course, they need offensive line help as well, but there's no guarantee Aaron Rodgers will be able to stay on the field next season, as we learned this season. So draft a quarterback. Yes, I will not throw the flag on that one.
All right. Last but not least, 2 teams taking the AFC by storm by 2 different ways. The Texans and the Denver Broncos will make the playoffs this season.
Well, you're going to make this one easy for me. I'm throwing that one.
Oh.
Sorry, I hope I didn't hit you on that one.
No, I'm good.
Well, look, there's 5 teams as I see it. The Bills, the Browns, the Texans, the Broncos, and the Steelers, who are all in the running. The Steelers just fired Matt Canada. But look at C.J. Stroud. Look what he's done. D'Amico Ryans, the head coach. Tank Dell, the receiver, the electric receiver, the Munchkin receiver. If they can beat the Jags this week, they will be in the playoffs. But the percentage, I was doing my homework, the Texans have a 63% chance to make it as a wild card. The Browns have an 89% chance. Steelers 67.7%. The Bills 38.5%, and Sean Payton's Broncos 19%. Now, the Broncos have been, their defense has forced 12 turnovers in the last 3 weeks, and Sean Payton's an elite head coach. Russell Wilson is not playing as badly as he did a year ago under Nathaniel Hackett, which would have been difficult for him to do. The Browns lost Nick Chubb early, and now they have Dorian Thompson-Robinson replacing as their quarterback, but they do have an elite defense.
Yep.
But I'm picking the Bills. I'm not shying away from the Bills. New York needs one playoff team this season. The Jets and Giants won't be in the playoffs, and I'm not giving up on the Bills, who have a new offensive coordinator in Joe Brady. I believe in Josh Allen. That's plain and simple. Now, their hurdle, they have to win. They've got at the Eagles, at the Chiefs, and home to the Cowboys in their next 3 weeks, and they finish the season at Miami. So that schedule is formidable, to say the least. But I'm not going to give up on the Bills. I'm going to keep believing in Josh Allen and Joe Brady together. So I'm going to go Bills and Steelers. Bills and Steelers. What are your thoughts, Brandon?
You go ahead and throw the flag out on that one. I honestly believe that Broncos country is going to ride on this one. It's something happened within that game where they got 70 put up on them. And, you see the plays that's being made from Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton. Like you said, that defense is lights out. And call me crazy, Serby, but I trust Russell Wilson over Josh Allen at this point. So I think the Broncos do slide it.
I will call you crazy. I know Josh Allen's had some reckless interceptions, but I think the switch to Joe Brady will help. Okay. And again, if they can survive this next 3-game stretch, I believe the Bills will make the playoffs. The Steelers, I believe, will squeak in, and that's 2. Now, who's the third? Who's your third wild card?
Either the Texans or the Jags. Whoever doesn't win the AFC South.
Yeah, well, it's going to be the Jags. The Texans will be the wild card, and wouldn't it be great seeing C.J. Stroud in a playoff environment? Nothing rattles that kid.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's go Bills, Steelers. Even with Kenny Pickett, I think he'll start targeting George Pickens finally, which might help my fantasy team, which needs help. And Bills, Steelers, and Texans. How's that?
All right, so throw that flag out one more time, because
I'm throwing that flag out on your Broncos pick.
All right, we're gonna keep our eye on that one. Steve Serby, thanks for joining us.